Camera's on.
Let's talk about it.
Yeah, that is.
Yo, No Cred fam, what's good? What it do, baby? We are here. Merry Christmas to all, to everybody out there, friends. We're back here with another episode. We got a lot to talk about. And the first topic of discussion is the Broncos and Russell Wilson fiasco going out there. And just reading this quote, I'm gonna talk about it real quick because I just spoke on it. Sean Payton says QB's demotion is not a financial decision. We're desperately trying to win, and that's in the wake of the Broncos benching Russell Wilson for the rest of the season. Aren't they waiving his guaranteed year? I think it's also like trying to keep him healthy, but I feel like it is a financial decision because they're trying to wipe off that money they don't want to give Russell due to, I guess you want to say, what he plays, how he's been doing this season. I feel like this past week is kind of rough to say this because I think he's been playing well. He did play well this past season. I mean this past Sunday. They did come back from maybe a 14-point deficit, and it came down to a field goal, and they lost this past week. So like, my question to you guys is, I'm gonna ask, how y'all feel about Russell Wilson now? How y'all feel about Broncos' decision to bench him?
I think they lying to say that it's not a financial decision.
Yes.
Well, it's not even financial. I think it's just really to preserve his body so he doesn't get hurt when they try to offload him this offseason.
Mm-hmm.
So I just think to even think that, I think was it Jason Stidham?
Jarrett Stidham.
Sorry. He's going to be basically starting the last two games against the Raiders and Chargers. They play the Chargers next. He might win that game because the Chargers are just dumpster fire. But that last game against the Raiders, they need to win that game because then that'll leave you at 9-8 at the end of the season. And the way the AFC West is looking right now, it's possible, but I think you have a better chance of winning Russell Wilson as your starting quarterback than Jarrett Stidham. Because I can't even imagine. I guess that Raiders defense, they're playing at a different level right now. They picked off Pat Mahomes twice, and I just can't see a backup who hasn't really touched the field the whole season, really is going to save the season. Because if you believe in that he's going to be that guy to also go into the playoffs and win the game. That's what you're telling me, Sean Payton, that you think Jarrett Stidham is going to be that guy. Right. He was with the Patriots, it didn't work out, and you didn't play him all season. If that was the case, right? To me, if that was the case, how come you didn't play him one game this season? When they was getting blown out by 20.
Right.
I mean, not by 20, when they gave up 70 points. And y'all blaming the quarterback for somehow playing defense. Where was Jarrett Stidham? So, I mean, this is all just window dressing. I feel like the main thing, they were basically going to ship Russell Wilson out. Mm-hmm. So at the same time, they want to just make sure he stays healthy.
Okay.
So, I mean,
it says that Broncos reached out to Wilson representatives in late October. He did not defer the injury guarantee trigger date that he has for 2025, which is $37 million. So obviously they're trying to pretty much say, Brett, that's what it is. Just painting the picture, what it is, Picasso, right? They want Russell out. They're trying to do the best case scenario. They want to protect themselves, save themselves some money. And I mean, it sucks for Russell Wilson. I mean, it'd be a different, obviously, topic if he was playing well, but that's not the case. But I mean, I feel like he's still got a lot of fight in him, man. I mean, he is on the teeter. He is bottoming out a little bit. He's losing his ways. It's going up to that age. I feel like that's what we're talking about now. That's on the spectrum. I mean, his numbers is okay, but going to your point, is it really playoff caliber numbers, or is it really? Can he win games in the playoffs?
I think he's doing a solid job with the pieces that he.
But it's solid enough.
Look,
because we've been on Russell Wilson's case of talking about he hasn't.
Yeah, I know how I feel about the man. All last year, I was calling him out, saying this is the worst move, and the skeptics do seem correct about that. If you look at the numbers and the money, it's very similar to what happened to Derek Carr last year when the Raiders decided to pull the cord on him and say, you know what, this organization, we're not going to move forward with you. I do feel bad for the guy. And I saw the clip of Sean Payton really getting on him, and all these news headlines of Sean Payton wants him to stop being a nice guy and lead the team. You don't treat a veteran QB that way. I feel like Russell has proven, we know his time with Pete Carroll and the Seahawks and the Legion of Boom, we know he can win at a high level. Did the Broncos provide him with enough to win at a high level? My answer is no. They gave up how many touchdowns to Miami, that defense?
Thank
That's not Super Bowl caliber defense. I don't know if Sean Payton imagined that they were going to turn this into a Super Bowl contender in 1 year. The running back situation is still a little iffy. You know, Cortland Sutton, Jerry Jeudy, those aren't the top targets in America. I wouldn't say those are top tier wide receivers. The team doesn't really have an identity. They want Russell to bring his identity. No, you have to build a team. And I don't think this team is competent enough. And throwing Jarrett Stidham out there, he's one of the highest paid backups. For what? He's going to look well against the Chargers, right? He's playing against Easton Stick.
Right now, stats for 2023, 3,070 yards, 26 TDs, 8 intos, QBR 50.6. So 18th in yards, tied for 6th in TDs, tied for 85th in intos, and then 21st in QBR rating.
I mean, if the Broncos haven't learned one thing this year, is that you need a quarterback. I don't know how many quarterbacks got injured. For a lot of teams that definitely thought they were going to at least make the playoffs. But quarterbacks are getting hurt. And you see what happens when you set yourself back. Mike, you just brought up the Derek Carr situation. Tell me right now, have the Raiders been successful since they let him go? Yeah, I had Jimmy G injury, I let him go. And then you brought in a kid who you're not even really going to chance to throw the ball because you don't really trust him. So with that, because Derek Carr, because he wasn't playing to the standards and MVP stats that, you know, I feel like a lot of media people and other personalities want to put him in. You got rid of him, and basically your franchise took 3 steps back because now you're going to look for a quarterback, and you already have a star wide receiver, and you can't do nothing with it. Like, to your point, nothing against Jerry Jeudy or Cortland Sutton, but Russell Wilson worked with what he had. Like you said, the run game wasn't impressive. The defense was, they just started cooking, give me like 3 or 4 games ago, 5 maybe. They just started really playing defense, and the offense, you didn't really have that much playmakers. And I just think in the league right now, where another example, Pat Mahomes, when you don't give him enough around him, he's going to struggle. And there's nothing against him. It's just quarterbacks need more playmakers and you know, people that can make plays around him.
Also, I feel it's a full team effort. The defense is struggling. Russell Wilson can't do it all. He's just only a quarterback. I totally agree with you guys. But at the same time, it's counterintuitive for him to, on top of that, play not well. You understand what I'm saying? If he was playing well, it would be a different story. Now, for him to get, he's getting the short end definitely, but for his part, it's like, what can I do? And it's like, do my part as a QB and play fucking well. And is he doing that?
But I think those stats definitely
really trying to make him out as a scapegoat.
Top 10 in touchdowns.
That's what it is.
They're trying to make him out as a scapegoat now.
Yeah, but it won't change if they flip.
No,
it's not. It's not.
Bro, the team is 7-8. I could see if they were
3 and
on the fringe of fighting for a playoff spot. You mentioned the Derek Carr situation. This is going to be a cycle for the Broncos. They have not found a quarterback that they like since Peyton Manning and John Elway. You tried Tim Tebow. That didn't work. You tried to bring in Drew Lock. You had Trevor Siemian. I could go on and on. The quarterbacks that have walked in and out of that building. Granted, Russell has gone 11-19 as starting QB, right? He has not lived up to the 40+ million. We all know that. I called that out numerous times. But to now put the man to the side and say, you know what? We're going to blame you. We're going to bench you. It's not even like, you know, we decided to send him home. No, we're benching him.
crazy.
What? Jarrett Stidham he's not a winning quarterback.
And then the thing is also, like, you're at a point where, like, you're not gonna have a high seed to draft a good quarterback anyway.
No.
So that's what I'm saying. To me, all this doesn't really make any sense. Like, you're gonna trade Russell Wilson probably for some future picks. They're not gonna be high picks. They're gonna be some mid picks. And then what?
I mean, look, it's hard to accept the fact that you got fleeced. Russell didn't ask for this. Russell didn't ask to be traded for 2 first-round picks, Noah Fant, and a boatload of talent, right? He just wanted out of Seattle.
And at the same time, Denver was under the impression that they were going to get Aaron Rodgers. That's why they hired Daniel Magny.
Right. And that went south because he decided to run it back 1 year in Green Bay.
Right.
So you go to the next best quarterback available on the market.
You got Russell Wilson.
He had a fringe first year, but look, that offensive line in his first year was not up to par. He was fighting for his life.
That whole team. And like I said, you try to blame him. The thing is, quarterback getting to blame. Like, I can get it. He did have a poor season. But, like, it's hard to, like, I mean, O-line is trash. Your Cortland Sutton, I think, got hurt his first year. I think Tim Patrick was supposed to be.
Yes, Tim Patrick was supposed to be the.
Kept him tearing his ACL.
Yeah,
so, I mean, that, and then the defense was subpar. In my opinion, like, y'all failed him. Y'all failed each other that first year. Second year, he came back a little bit better. Y'all won more games.
I mean, you're on a 5-game win streak at
right.
one point.
You showed progress that you could have took into the next season that possibly could have finished above 500 this year. But, hey, blame Russell. I just hope after this, we're gonna revisit this later, and I hope we see if the Broncos fixed any of their issues moving forward.
Going forward.
I can't imagine them.
My biggest thing about that is, like, I think the landscape of NFL teams, right? You have your quarterback, you have your coach. Wasn't Sean Payton involved with that Tom Brady move when he was supposed to go to, was it Miami?
Miami, yeah.
Yeah, so like you said about Aaron Rodgers, Sean Payton never really wanted Russell Wilson. I don't think that's his kind of quarterback. He wants a quarterback that's more of a game manager.
Right.
That's a term that we've been throwing around a lot.
Yeah.
And I think, Russell's game is not what it used to be, but he certainly is not a loser. So
Right.
to say that, the quote that you opened up with, we're focused on performance and winning.
Crazy.
The quarterback that led you to a 5-game win streak that was 1 game behind Kansas City for the top seed in that division.
He's a
How's
loser
that
now.
not winning in performance? Now he's not playing up to par. You lose to Bailey Zappi and the Patriots on a game-winning field goal. I don't think Russell Wilson plays special teams.
Or defense.
He doesn't play defense.
I'm like, I understand you can play offense by playing defense by holding on to the ball and all that stuff. But if guys are not catching, you're not converting on first down.
Yeah.
At this point, they want the guy to kill himself so they can be like,
But then who's going to be, because who's the quarterback?
They don't know. They're going to do, like I said, they're losing out their only opportunity to have the scapegoat and blame and point the finger at somebody. Because then after that, Sean Payton, you're going to be the guy that they're all going to point to when the team is not being successful. And I heard he didn't want the job. He wanted to go to the Chargers.
I feel you on that. But let's talk about 2 quarterbacks who are playing well, and they match up this Sunday. We got Miami versus the Ravens. Lamar versus Tua. And they're coming back off 2 wins. Obviously, San Fran got beat up by the Ravens. It was a tight matchup.
I tell you.
Don't flame me, all right?
I tell you.
I sat here last week and said Brock Purdy MVP.
Brock Purdy, bro.
Take it back. I take it all
Lamar
back.
time, baby. But Tua and the Dolphins coming off for a close win over the Cowboys last week. And they match up this week, Sunday. Gonna be a great matchup, 1 o'clock. I already gonna tell you my pick is Lamar. That's all I gotta say. The Dolphins gave up 116 yards to CeeDee Lamb last week, so it's gonna look like easy pickings for Lamar this week.
Yeah, I mean,
Honestly,
this is easy.
I don't see him guarding Odell. I don't see him guarding Zay Flowers. My man at the tight end spot too.
Isaiah likely.
Likely playing lights out, playing very well, filling in Andrews' footsteps right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they come back and put both of them.
And those are big shoes to fill as well.
Yeah, hopefully he comes back and can put both of them on each side.
Healthy. That's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, I mean, I was confident in picking the Ravens above the 49ers. I think the Ravens again will beat Miami. Miami struggled with the Dallas defense at home, and then now you're gonna get the #1 defense in the league against Miami. Well, I think
Shout out to that defense. That defense playing well.
yeah, they're gonna make it tough for
3
Tua.
takeaways.
They're gonna
I
make
think Tua is gonna.
They're gonna make it uncomfortable for
The
them.
O-line is banged up as well. I learned my lesson from last week. Listen, the Ravens are playing the best football I've seen as a unit. Everybody seems locked in. From Zay, like you said, likely Aguilar, Bateman, Odell. This is the best collection of receivers Lamar, the most consistent collection of receivers I would say Lamar's had in his career.
Can't forget about Gus Edwards.
Gus Bus, Hill is also a good
Yeah.
1-2 at the running back position, and this team is complete. I think Harbaugh is definitely coach of the year when it's all said and done.
Ooh, that's high praise.
Because
See
he
why
put
not?
this together.
I see why
You know,
not.
we all know.
Might give it Dan Campbell though.
God is good.
Detroit.
I think Detroit had it written though.
Nah.
I think Detroit had it written.
A lot of people thought they were going
They
to
had
team
it
up
written.
again. But I'll give it. I'll give it.
I think Harbaugh is definitely up there. He has my vote. I would
Yeah.
say.
If to me, what was shown yesterday, not yesterday, over the weekend against the 49ers, is that Lamar. I think this is it. This is his year, like especially to do. I think if Lamar, when it comes down to it, when the lights are brightest and the game is on the line, he's going to show up and show you how to do it.
Now, one thing I do want to say, he's gonna have success when he starts running.
Yeah, I need him.
He's not running at 100%.
I hope
No,
he says
it's not running at 100%. I need him to take off more.
I think he's saving it for the playoffs.
Did y'all see
I would say
that?
for the-
Did
I would
y'all
say for
see
the
that
playoffs.
tweet though? They said he's running at like 80% because he's trying to, get away from the injuries. Kind of like when he scampers, but I mean, him at 80% is your average
He's still-
quarterback
he
going
moving.
full speed.
He moved.
I hope he saves it for the playoffs.
I need him.
I need to see a nice 65 yard.
That's
No.
Lamar Jackson.
In the playoffs, yes. Right now, between the regular season, what I
You get it against Miami.
what I try to tell you about these regular season teams, aka Miami 49ers and Chicago, no need to go that crazy. Do what you got to do and improve it in the playoffs. I think this is the year where Lamar is going to win all them games.
But not saying he doesn't have a QB presence. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying he's playing the run more because he can't throw the ball. It's just that the defense will respect him way more if he fucking runs.
They do respect him. I think they were scared to death. They were scared to. Because what he did to Fred Warner, and that's
I was gonna say that was crazy. That was crazy.
You're not the best anymore.
Nah,
that was crazy.
Because he made you take it, lean to the side and run, and he cut down the middle. I was
hard to tackle that man in the outfield.
You know how Madden does a rating?
No.
Yeah. Okay, Fred Warner's rating went down 2 points.
Yeah.
He went from 89 to 87.
Look at Nick Bosa. Okay. He looked exhausted trying to catch up.
Nick Bosa went from 97 to 94. Yeah. Zay Flowers went up 3.
Yeah.
Lamar went up 5.
Lamar. Be patient now. Be patient. Yes, take your time. But playoffs, please take over.
I will save it for the playoffs.
You gotta do that. Yeah, just save it. Or for the divisional round, like the wild card.
No.
First round.
About the playoffs, you should run crazy.
I mean,
because you think about it, you're preparing to guard his arm, but then you're like, damn, we ran man. Who's spying on the QB? The next it
annoys me more that all the media talks about Lamar. And yes, Mike Vick had a bad set rep, whatever, towards the middle of his career with bad publicity, whatever the case may be. But Lamar Jackson is Mike Vick 10-point up.
Yeah. No.
10-point up. That's why we forget about Mike Vick. Mike Vick did this.
I don't think he has the arm like Mike Vick, but he's on his way. Mike Vick. If you go back and watch Mike Vick's arm, go watch Mike Vick's arm.
It's not as accurate, but I agree. Different. He's the closest thing we're gonna get to Vick.
Yeah, but I think he's more polished. He's running decisively. Like I think Vick was just like, nobody open, I'm running.
He's this decade, but I need him to be like that.
He's taking it to a new game.
Smart.
I know you don't want to do it.
Regular season, don't do it because the dude's gonna try to kill you. Playoffs though, this is for all the marbles.
Yeah.
I would go get 200 yards if I was in the playoffs.
What? Back?
Nah.
He's matured. Though.
Get the first down.
His game is mature.
Yeah, get the first down, scramble. I just think he's good. They're gonna trounce Miami. If they win, I mean that's football. Every Sunday, surprise. But I think with that defense, they're gonna make Tua highly uncomfortable. I mean. For some reason, Tyreek Hill always kills the Ravens, at least for 100 plus.
I was going to say, this game is a little personal because of what happened last year. I don't know if y'all remember that 21-point lead Baltimore had in the third quarter.
Yeah, Miami came back.
And then Miami just stormed back.
Yeah.
So it's looking like Waddle is not going to give it a go because he has an ankle sprain. But I wouldn't say, let's not sleep on Miami, though. They still got some ballers.
But I just think you ran into the wrong team.
I'm full ball, 9 hours sleep. Ravens all day, baby.
Yeah, I think the Ravens, like I said, it's not only Lamar. Like that defense,
it's gonna be an electric game.
It's legit. Like that defense, Patrick Queen, Hamilton against right there.
Yeah.
Raekwon Smith. I don't know why I said Raekwon Smith. Jadavion Clowney looking like he has a resurrection. I didn't peep that was him getting that sack.
Bro, I didn't know you could wear number 24 as a DE, bro. That's fire.
Yeah.
The Mamba.
That was a great transition.
Oh yeah, they did their thing.
Yeah, I think the AFC is going to be tough again this year.
Yeah,
by far.
Nobody talks about that too.
What?
How he transitioned from being a defensive end to a linebacker.
Who?
Clowney.
Nah, yeah, it's good to see. Like, I mean,
Clowney was.
He should have went there first. He bounced around, but I mean,
he fits with a Ravens.
You go to the Ravens, they make you into something.
Like I said, the secondary, you got Humphreys.
Yeah, he's solid too.
Hamilton, he getting picks.
Hamilton.
I mean, they said they felt disrespect. I don't know if y'all peeped the. Yeah. Lamar got chilled up, but he's talking about Mike LaForio. I think he's.
Yeah.
He's like, who is this guy? I'm like.
He said he don't put on pads. Yeah, he don't put on pads.
He don't get dressed on Sundays.
You can't really get mad at it. Like, I would have given them people any of my emotions. Like, if this was like a former player, like a Cam Newton, somebody saying about my game, then yeah. But if a guy like you said that's never put on pads,
that is that, and it's also the racial undertones. Look,
don't worry.
I don't want to dive into it.
No. That's another thing. And even more, you could do that, but again, you just mad. That touches me at the core of it. Just mad.
It's that, bro. But it's also like, come on, we all know what people think of LeBron.
Yeah,
let's see him.
But that's why I want.
They know he from Florida.
That's why I want him to win the most. Because what they gonna say after that? Oh, you can't win 2 Super Bowls.
But the thing is, though, how many times have we seen an MVP get better, right? Like, you know,
he might win too.
Brady had multiple MVPs. Of course, Mahomes. But, you know, quarterbacks, when they get that first one, it's like, okay, I'm the best. I'm the God-given talent. But he's been in the lab, bro. Like you said, he's not running 100%. He learned, okay, let me not run 100% because I don't want to get injured. And the way he's dictating the offense now with Zay Flowers and Likely,
you can tell he's a leader.
That they played through him.
Was that an RPO or I think that was play action when he hit Zay Flowers for that touchdown? They were going to fake the stretch. And Zay got behind him, he zipped it, touchdown.
Zay
You
was
can say it's a fake RPO, yes.
I think it's a fake.
It was definitely
the ceiling.
catered
For
to
Zay
the
Flowers,
first option on it.
something.
If you look at that play,
How tall is
They
he?
overloaded one side, they overloaded the right side.
if you look at that play, the whole defense fell for it.
Yeah.
They didn't even look at Zay going right behind them.
Smart, beautiful
I
play.
like
Yo, his ceiling is
It's a
crazy.
nightmare. I mean, paired with Lamar, it's a nightmare matchup.
Like I said, don't forget about Odell Sleeper.
5'10". He only 5'10", bro.
Yeah, sure.
He's playing like he's 6'2".
No, you sure, bro. Then we were getting Nelson Aguilar involved too. We could have, he just turned the DB around.
Oh
for a
my
quick
God,
touchdown.
Melvin Gordon not slick. He trying to get another ring.
I mean, I don't blame him. I just prayed on
Like
Thursday.
Melvin Gordon?
Yeah.
Oh my
He was on the
God.
practice squad. I mean,
It's tough to
they knew that people would tear
Yo,
ACLs.
4 black quarterbacks. Oh, I love it, man. Malik Cunningham,
All
Lundy,
black QB room.
Lamar, and Johnson.
Fire.
I mean, it's kind of smart because then you got to think about it. If those guys were other teams, they would use those guys to practice against or prepare for Lamar. But now,
It's like we got all
you turn Jarrett Stidham to be Lamar. Try your best Lamar, man. Run. They gonna kill him.
Run.
nowhere near.
That was smart. That was smart by the Ravens to like go to like mobile quarterbacks.
Yeah.
Yes, but let us know in the comment section,
Yeah,
No Cred
guy.
fan. Who y'all got this Sunday?
Listen,
Y'all take a Dolphins, y'all take a Ravens.
I like Tyreek, but it ain't happening, bro.
It's Ravens.
Ravens. You got
It's a
us.
sweep. I learned
Full
my lesson, fellas. All right, I'm growing as an individual. Last week I said Brock Purdy was MVP, bro. My man had 3 picks in the first quarter.
Pedestrian.
Tough.
That was
It's for the
that was
culture.
a slacking.
That was for the culture versus the establishment. That's what that was.
All I gotta say is respect the MVP's words, Cam Newton. You got something to
The
say?
man did play.
He looking right every week. Every week back, every single week. Like, damn. We should.
That's why I'm glad we didn't jump into it on the
We
pod.
shouldn't have went that
Say,
hard.
listen,
I mean,
man.
nah. I just think if you listen, what he was saying.
No, but people don't do that, bro. They hear
Exactly.
the 30 seconds and then they go, oh, Cam Newton
No.
calls out Dak Prescott. How dare he do
I
that?
expect that from us, but y'all in a major
I mean,
corporation.
the man has played at that level, so how can I question his ability? Bro, I'm not going to question
And I'm saying
his
that
ability,
people
bro.
who haven't played that position or been at that level questioning somebody that's done it, it's like.
And the fact that he
It's
named,
bonkers.
like,
Should've
the
made sense.
distinct difference between who we think is elite and not elite. You know what I'm saying?
Like,
Even-
nothing against him. I hate the name drop. Dan Orlovsky saying something about quarterbacks is different than Cam Newton saying something about quarterbacks.
but Dano is not bad, though. He does good breakdowns.
I'm not saying he's
He does good
bad.
breakdowns. But,
What was he?
I
He's
can't
backup quarterback throughout all his career.
Didn't
And I'm not trying to
he get
mince that.
the safety when he snapped it? And
He was iconic for the
He
one
was
that
that-
ran out of bounds. Yes, that's
okay.
his.
So that was his career.
But I'm saying there's tiers. There's journalists, guys
Dudes that played,
and
and then dudes that were MVP talent.
that played at the highest level. And there's nothing wrong. Like I said, I would still respect what Dan said. But then if you go a tier level lower, you should,
But
you should
my biggest thing
humble
with
yourself.
that is like
Humble
people
yourself.
were talking about he was disrespecting Purdy into it and that. He's right after he said the comment. He said, "I'm not disrespecting these guys. I'm just saying they are game managers. They are the trailer.
Not even
they
that.
attached."
Not even that. After he said that, look at all those games after. Dak lost to play like crap against Buffalo. Tua ended up playing subpar against. I gotta look at the schedule who they played. And then right after, Brock looked like Brock.
No, that was him. He gave the MVP to Lamar that game.
Oh, I don't
He
think-
literally said, "Yo, this is yours."
I don't think he
Take
gave it.
bro.
I just think.
Yeah.
First of all, it's McCaffrey.
Right.
And then
Yeah.
I just think when it
Take it.
gets tough for that team, he would try to force it, and like listen to Colin when he cannot play from behind. If he goes all them losses, he cannot play from
I
behind.
mean, look.
He needs that lead of McCaffrey and dumb defense.
But
giving him that
also
extra 14
now,
points.
all the teams in the NFC have the blueprint of how to beat San Fran.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They know what to do to Brock Purdy.
Yeah.
And you said this online. You said every receiver or tight end on that team, they have the best yards after catch.
Yeah,
He's
they
not
lead the
he's
yak yards.
feeding the beast.
Yeah.
Debo gets a quick slant, 55 yards
Yeah.
to the house.
Uh-huh.
Ayuk, quick whatever, 32 yards. You saw the play that Kittle
Kittle.
had on the first drive.
McCaffrey,
Yeah,
you know
he
what
took
McCaffrey's
it.
doing.
Yeah. You're mostly scared of McCaffrey. That's why he's getting all his one-on-one coverages.
Watch the film.
Yeah, so those 29 touchdowns are not his arm. It's just he's running the
Placing
play
them.
for Shanahan.
Right.
Placing
I'm
in
sorry,
Debo
Tariq was
McCaffrey's
here.
hands, playing
Tariq
in
was
his
hurt
hands.
against Tennessee and they ended up losing to that game. So each name he name dropped showed you why they game managed.
And look how bad Cincinnati is without Burrow.
Come on, so it's a difference.
Burrow's a game changer.
But let's move on to the hardwood, fellas. Let's get to the NBA.
Yo, hold up 1 second. If you made it this far in the video, please subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to like and comment as well. I'm out.
Like I said, other day was Christmas. Christmas Day. So those matchups, the Knicks beat the Bucks, Nuggets beat the Warriors, Celtics beat the Lakers, the Heat beat the 76ers, and the Mavs beat the Suns. So, I mean, pretty good games, but the question that was posed, my mic over here to my left, to your guys right, and ladies right, the ratings. The ratings are going down for the NBA. The NFL outnumbered viewers
Always gonna have
to the NBA. So, fellas, what's going on with the NBA, man? Why does it feel like fans are not tuning in?
I was wondering, you go ahead.
Is it the nature of the game?
It's too much.
What you mean it's too much?
Overstimulation. So, in-season tournament was a huge hit. Everybody loved it. But since that, the Lakers have been 2-6. Tyrese Halliburton has not looked like the same player. NBA Christmas has not hit the way that it used to. We talk about those legendary games, Golden State versus Cleveland.
Pause you real quick.
Yes, sir.
You want to know what it is?
What is it?
There's no creativity no more. There's no festiveness. Where are the custom jerseys? Where the custom sneakers at?
That could play a factor.
Haven't seen much. Haven't seen much.
That plays a factor.
You feel me? And also too, I mean, the Knicks and Bucks game was really good.
I mean, they're good
Like-
games, but like you said, the atmosphere is just not there. Like people
It's
aren't
different.
glued in
I-
front of the TV
you
like
know
they
why?
used to back in the day.
I know why.
It's like
Is it this
not
highlight culture? Is
No,
that
no,
what
no,
it
no,
is?
it's not right, coach. It's
Yeah.
just, I read a tweet and it really had to do some digging and it made sense. Football, when you're watching the game and the analysis, they help you understand it, they break it down to you.
I understand that.
A lot of females think about it, could watch football. When they watch basketball, people said, I'm just going, I forgot who the tweet was, but it was really good.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, people, the NBA, they feel like is selling drama instead of explaining the game. They like explaining the game to people,
Alright.
like, okay, when they run this set on defense and when they're in a certain zone, they want to push people to do that. A lot of people, if you don't play basketball, you haven't done it in your life, you won't understand it, like the average fan. But the average fan, when you're watching a football game, they explain it to you. And it seems, it's more simplified and easy to understand. And of course, at the end of the day, the scheduling wise too. You watch football about 3 times a week,
Yeah.
right? Sunday, Monday, Thursday.
Yep.
You're not, it's the quantity
It's
of
like
it.
one game a week. Yeah.
Right. Basketball, when it's basketball season, you get basketball every day.
Watch a game every day.
Exactly. And then, you consume that so much where
Yeah, it's
To the
over.
point
It's
where you-
over
you
too
don't
much.
you don't have the emotion to keep up with it to the playoffs.
Yeah.
So that's how I think we act with the NFL. I'm not gonna lie, Christmas I was watching that. Well, the people around me, I was kind of by force. They were watching football games.
Yeah.
So we didn't. I wanted to watch basketball, especially at the early side. I'm like, we could watch a little bit of basketball before the football game. But mostly people are geared towards watching football because it's easy for them to understand. It's simple, and that's it. And the average person on Thanksgiving Day could come sit down with their family, watch the game. Boom,
It's
boom,
easy.
boom. Basketball. When you listen to also with the analysis, it just feels like they're trying to show you on some type of drama underlying instead of focusing on.
When did it
the game.
become this way? Because I'm.
No, I mean the NBA dropped the ball, especially with they got lazy with the Christmas attire. They literally just put a snowflake on the NBA logo on their back. I don't know if y'all peeped that. But it was actually good games. Like that Philly, without Joel Embiid though and Jimmy Butler, that Philly game and Chris Heat was good. That rookie was, I think, the first rookie to put up. Hawkins, he put up 31 to 10, and it was a close game. Knicks and Bucks, it was good to finally see the Knicks beat the Bucks
Russ
finally.
had a great game.
I mean, I knew the Celtics were going to clap the Lakers, so I wasn't
Luka
impressed by
played
that.
well.
Luka dropped 15 and 15.
But more than well.
Yeah.
Wait, so the stars showed up.
The stars, they'll definitely play, but I just think like every 7 years, 6 or 7 years, unfortunately NBA just got to swallow it, pause, because last year I think, like I said, the games fell on Sunday. This year fell on Monday,
Right.
which are games that the NFL has set in slot. We're playing our games, but y'all like it or not. Next year when it falls on Tuesday, we don't got to worry about no NBA games. You know, it would just be,
Yeah.
I mean NFL games.
I agree with y'all. I feel like the lack of custom jerseys, like you said, the analysis, but also the sports betting, man. It's.
I mean, no, that's a
FanDuel.
FanDuel. That's
Who's
a
gonna score the next bucket?
That's a sports guy's dream.
Who's gonna do this? Will Jaylen Brown have 15 points by halftime? Take it on the money line.
They do that.
I think that's
They
a
do
little
that
bit
football
too
too.
much hoopla. It's not how it used to be back in the day. Back
Alright.
in the day, we woke up early, got a breakfast. Yo, LeBron versus KD.
Yeah, the
Steph
matchups
versus the Cavs. Like the matchups were just intriguing. Now it's just. I don't know, man. It didn't hit the same for me. And I watched both. I watched both NFL, NBA. I was turning back and forth. I think the games are highly competitive, but it just doesn't have that same juice. And I mentioned the clip with KG and Paul Pierce. You can see it in the players. Some of the players, Tyrese Maxey, clearly did not want to play on Christmas. I mean, he did not show up. And
Right.
I was watching a segment of their podcast, KG and Paul Pierce, and they explained, like, look, I'm a grown man. I got to wake up at 7 a.m., tell my kids Merry Christmas, get to the arena by 8:30, practice, go to shoot around, and I'm playing at 12 o'clock. I have not played at 12 o'clock since AAU. So I'm looking at Giannis. I'm like, man, does he really want to be out there right now?
And then plus,
and granted, they just played in New York on Saturday.
That's the annoying part. I can understand the Knicks and Bucks schedule was trash.
So that's on the NBA though.
Right. But like you said, we grew up watching and the games were good, entertaining.
Listen, LeBron versus Kobe on Christmas Day was
Kobe watching Melo, watching
even
Derrick Rose,
the big three on the Heat.
I just think these past years, unfortunately, that's an NFL know what they're doing when they
they gotta pick it up.
Yeah, but I think they dropped the ball, especially with the customs. Like there was no custom sneakers dropping, there was no custom jerseys. Like
bro, like you said, even that promo, the best Christmas Day promo. When they had the jingle bells on the
People still hold on to that.
D-Rose
they are still holding on to that.
Yeah, they're like...
They are still holding on to that. It was Steve Nash, LeBron. Well, LeBron got the dunk. It was Steve Nash, KD, D-Rose, Harden.
They all had on the custom jerseys.
And they were just shooting the shots and making the jingle bell song.
No more. Now it's just wake up and...
I think they just waved the white flag.
You know who should have played on Christmas Day then? Who? John Morant. That's segue it now.
I mean, listen.
Let's talk about that guy.
Yeah.
All right, so Memphis got their star and John Morant back off suspension on a 4-game win streak, right? If I'm not mistaken.
They beat the Pelicans twice.
Since he has gone back. Play of the week or play of the month, if I'm not mistaken. No, play of the week.
Play of the week.
Play of the week. And it's averaging, hold on, let me pop the stats real quick. I got it real quick. Got it. Stats he had against the Pels on the 19th, he had 34. Over 5 from 3 though. 6 rebounds, 8 assists. Against the Pacers, he had 20 points, 5 rebounds, 8 assists. Against the Hawks, 30. 6 rebounds, 11 assists. And against the Pelicans again, he had 31. 1 for 7 from 3 though, 5 rebounds, 7 assists. Is this given? Like, did we expect this?
Yeah.
That's like,
of course.
Did y'all think John Morant coming back, he was going to be off behind a step?
No,
I didn't think he was gonna be this like crystal clear back to what he was last year. I thought it was gonna take him a couple games to get his feet back, but he looks like he's been practicing in the lab. I definitely have Memphis. Memphis is gonna be a playing team.
Everybody's tired. I'm just surprised. I didn't hear that. TJ McCollum when he beat him with a buzzer beater, he was like, he's the freshest dude here. The rest of us are
But
top.
CJ,
it's sad
that's
25
excuses. That's excuses.
No, it's sad.
He was out with a collapsed lung.
That's the president. It's sad that there's 25 games of the season, dudes are tired, which is kind of like, what are y'all doing? But
well, isn't it an extra 3 or 4 because of the in season too? Like
probably.
Lakers?
So with that, I'm like, man, what y'all been doing all summer? You're supposed to be conditioning and ready. Like I would think by 25 games in, your body is ready for the season. Because they say, especially after Christmas, that's when the season starts. Mm-hmm. I would think they're ready, but he said dudes are tired, and he's the most freshest right now.
Is he throwing shots at Zion when he said that?
Whoa. Could be too.
Zion looked flat.
But that was the whole team, though. And Zion got in foul trouble that game, and he came back. The second game, he dropped 23.
I saw that new tattoo, man.
Listen, we'll say that for the shade room and all that. We'll say that for the shade room.
Yeah,
I don't know what that got. They got nothing to do with basketball.
They look a little slanted anyway.
He got that dog in him.
That's a dog? I thought it was a lion.
Crazy.
I'm sorry.
Crazy.
Back to the other guy from South Carolina.
Crazy. This was expected.
Yeah.
This was expected. I wasn't expecting him to come out sluggish. Like
he led that team.
I didn't think sluggish, bro. But
they were 3 seed.
I know what you mean. Yes.
Nah.
I wasn't expecting a 30-piece in the first game.
I definitely expecting 30. Once he realized the quarters win, like, oh, they can't really guard me. I'm getting my bucket.
He got anything he wanted.
Yeah, he still
no
is.
Jump shots, just all in the lane.
I mean, it's a
Euro
tough
steps.
feat right now. I just looked at the record. They have 10 wins to like 19 losses.
And Marcus Smart is back too, right?
Yeah. So
they in the play-in. I'm penciling. I don't think you want to see them in the play-in.
I was just about to ask, will you see the Grizzlies end up this season?
I mean, they'll have to do
I wouldn't want to do much.
They have to do a complete 360 to get into the top 8.
Whatever we do. I'm not trying to put us into the playoffs.
Why?
Why not?
They've done because you're risking injury. I think you're gonna ask Ja for so much.
Yes.
To drag a team that is 9 games below 500.
That's what he's supposed to do.
Yeah,
but bro, they're not even a quarter through the season.
But he does get hurt. Yeah, we all do more than a quarter of the season.
Nah, bro.
He gets hurt almost to like.
We had vacation.
Right now they 4.5 games out of the play-in, bro. You telling me they can't win 4 more games?
You had a vacation.
Behind the Lakers, Warriors.
Right now they behind the Jazz and the Warriors, bro.
If you're that guy,
yeah,
you got your young sister on social media. He's that guy. He's him. He's him.
Yeah.
Playoffs.
I just risk injury, man. I just
Nah. We ain't talking. We don't
Bro,
give all of that. That comes with the
Look
game.
at the numbers, bro. They 2-11 at home. That is gonna go up. They can win every game at home now that he back.
I hear you, but they dug too much of a hole for themselves.
No.
I'm saying you make the play-in. Look, you make the play-in.
No.
You win that playing game. You get to the playoffs.
What do you play for?
You play to win the game.
I'm not saying lose. I was just tempering my expectation. I just think we're too much. We're too deep of a hole. We're too deep of a hole to say, Jock, can you win the next?
Coming up, man.
You can't be looking at that. You gotta look for the end of the season.
They
They got the Nuggets today.
That's a dub.
That's I don't know. Who's gonna guard him?
KCP.
Contavious Caldwell Pope.
Yes, they're gonna be the best
You think
on
that's
one.
those- Alright, they got the Clippers. They got
Yeah, the real question is who's guarding Jokic on their team?
JJJ.
Swiss cheese.
I want to say Swiss.
Barbecue chicken.
Swiss. It's more like Munster, bro. That ain't
Nah.
Swiss.
That's
It's more
Swiss.
like Munster, Parmesan.
Swiss.
You feel me?
All 4 cheeses.
Aaron Gordon out play. He got bit by a dog,
I'm
so he
saying,
ain't playing.
he's a charcuterie boy. They're gonna start the young guy.
What happened to Aaron Gordon, man?
He got bit in the dog. He got bit by a
Kelly
dog.
Oubre. Somebody got.
Kelly Oubre with the.
I know, but he got hit by a car, bro.
And they players.
I'm going off track.
They
I'm sorry, I
humans.
do this all the time.
Alright, so they got Nuggets, Clippers, Kings, Spurs, Raptors, Lakers, Suns, Mavs,
Those I hear dubs.
Clippers, Knicks,
hear nothing but
Warriors, Timberwolves, Bulls, Raptors, Heat, Magic.
I hear dubs, bro.
Pacers, and then Kings. That's a whole month of January. I just want to
Look, you just said the man has been resting for 25 games.
They cooking the Suns.
Yeah,
The Suns ain't
the
shit.
Suns. That's it.
Y'all say that with Devin Booker. Y'all
No,
can say
'cause
that.
they ain't shambles. They
Yeah,
not
but they
playing
got
well.
no defense.
Y'all can say that with KD and Booker.
Bro, the most important
No,
player is
playing
back
well.
in the
No,
line.
I give you that. But you think
That's all I'm saying.
they going to Phoenix?
Yeah, they gonna
Bro,
come
look
looking
at the.
Alright.
The Suns right
So
now. Not
I give
playing
y'all.
well.
All right, let's look at it real quick. I don't think they beat the Nuggets.
I don't think they beat the Mavericks.
I don't think they beat the Clippers. I don't think they beat
I
the
can
Kings.
easily see them piecing the Clippers, bro. Easily.
They definitely beating the Spurs.
Yes.
Did they beat Sacramento?
They beat
Raps,
the
I don't
Suns.
think they beat
They
Sacramento.
beat the Suns on January.
Bro, all
January.
these teams you're listing, bro, last year they were beating with Ja healthy.
Right.
They might have caught them lacking earlier in the season with no Ja, but now our best player is back. Son.
Yeah, but these teams have the chemistry though. They know what to do.
Screw that.
They're gonna beat the Spurs. They
What
could
about
beat
the Kings?
They could beat
Marcus
the
Smart
Raptors.
is also
I think
back.
the Spurs. I think the Kings could win. I really think the Kings could win. They had a high seed. Raptors, they shouldn't. So they went 2 right. That's 2 out of 3. That's 2 out of 6. I'm
What
sorry.
about Lakers? That's a dub.
Really?
Yes.
No.
Really? You don't believe that.
No.
I'm not gonna go. You don't believe that. In LA, you don't believe that.
I saw it last year.
You saw what the Lakers did to them last year.
I seen John Morant pin Avery Bradley joint
And they lost
like
that game.
this with 2 hands.
Y'all debating on the
Lost.
Suns. Okay. Yeah.
They're beating the Suns.
At Phoenix.
All right, bro. Screw all of this, bro. So you don't have them going to the play, or you're saying they shouldn't put any
I
energy
wouldn't.
towards the play.
I wouldn't because I don't want to get my guy hurt either.
Nah.
How's he gonna get hurt? He been
Exerted too much.
games, bro.
Exerted too much.
Expect top 16.
Bro,
They got
after
to.
25
They have to.
games, bro, they were.
Yo, you expect them to win like they gotta go on like a 25 game
Bro,
win
they
streak.
were 5-19
20
without
games.
Son, bro. 5-19 is terrible. Now
Yeah.
they 1 win away from 10.
And let's say he get hurt. No,
He's
they got
been
they
back
got
for a
10,
week.
They got 10 wins.
There's no getting hurt.
They got-
Man had a
Bro, he's
vacation.
been back for a week.
They 10-19. All right, I hear ya. I just don't think
He
it's
has
gonna
won more games in the last week than the Pistons have won all year, bro.
be- You asking about the shit franchise?
I'm just.
Star
I
player.
mean, don't blame me.
franchise
ESPN
of full
cooked
of
them, bro.
NBA
ESPN
players.
cooked them with that
shit
stuff.
franchise. But
All of NBA talent.
you asking them to get into the playing. They
Bro,
have
it's
to
a
beat.
lot of time left, bro.
Yeah, no, I hear ya on that. But they
All right,
have
so
to.
you know what? We're
Meteoric.
gonna ask you this question around the All-Star break.
Meteoric
We'll see.
jump.
We'll see what his energy is. 'Cause
Gotcha.
when they above 500
Okay.
around the All-Star break, you're gonna be like, oh, shit, maybe Memphis could
Yeah, Smart coming back healthy.
He's already playing.
All right. So
I
he's
They
can't-
still ain't getting Luke Kennard back,
Oh God.
who's a shooter.
Y'all asking.
Brandon Clark still ain't come back either.
Miracle.
the hype, the Memphis. No.
That was him.
Memphis.
That was him. I'm a realist. So
I'm a
February,
realist.
when's the All-Star game? February what? Around the 4th? No, around the 15th.
Let's say the 23rd, bro. Because
No.
look at that gap, the 15th to the 23rd.
Yeah, so it's in that gap.
So by the 23rd, if the Grizzlies are close to 500, you think they should just shut it down?
Y'all saying they're gonna lose basically.
Well, it's a shit ton of games.
January-
Excuse my language. It's mad games left.
Y'all got them losing only to the Mavs in January. Who else?
Bro,
Timberwolves.
they can beat the Timberwolves, bro.
Okay,
They
so
beat
you
them
got-
in the whole
So you got them
series,
in
bro.
you got them in there. Who else? Who else they losing? Who else they losing to? Just only.
Losing 2?
Yeah, only the Mavericks. That's what I believe in.
No, I can see them
Bro,
losing.
Because he believes they're gonna beat the
I can
Lakers.
see them losing to the Lakers. I can
Okay.
see them losing to the Nuggets.
Okay.
Um,
No, I'm talking about January only.
January.
Because they play the Nuggets
Alright, so
today.
I see them beating the Suns.
Okay.
Because right now, just
No,
right
just
now,
who's losing? Because I'm already got it. Who they losing to? I just want to
who
know.
they losing to?
Yeah, in January.
They're not losing to the
Mavs.
Knicks. They're not losing to the Warriors.
So you said Mavs? Okay. What's the Mavs?
I would say the
Alright.
Mavs.
I'll give the Clippers one of the 2 games, bro. That game.
Just tell me which one. They play
The
it.
29th, the one tomorrow.
So you think they'll lose that
Yeah,
one?
second half of a back-to-back coming
Okay.
from Denver to LA.
I got Lakers, Mavs.
You got them lose to the Lakers.
Yeah.
Mike don't agree with you.
No,
I got
they're
them
gonna
lose to-
beat
I
the
got them lose
Lakers,
to the
bro. I'm
Mavericks.
telling you.
I
I'm
got
telling
them
you.
losing.
You said lose to against the Knicks?
They're losing to the Mavericks.
And Lakers.
So that's 2 right there.
I would say Warriors.
We're gonna lose to the Warriors, bro.
That's 3.
Ain't happening, bro. Y'all sleeping. Y'all sleep.
That's it. They could beat the Magic. They could beat the Pacers.
So what you telling me right now, basically, they're gonna go 12-3 in the month of January. That's what they're telling me.
Bro, they could do that.
Hypothetically, maybe 13-2 because you believe they're gonna beat the Lakers.
Bro, they have
That's what
not
y'all telling me
lost
right now.
since- Yo,
Alright.
if they had lost like 2 games with him back, okay, I'll understand.
Right.
Bro, they have not lost in a week.
This is gonna be today.
I don't see it happening.
Y'all got no answer for Jokic. Nobody has an answer for Jokic.
I see Ja trying to posterize Jokic.
He can do that probably. Jokic can
I'm
get off the ground.
back.
Yeah,
But
against the Nuggets, I'm not sure.
NBA not low. They don't got him on national TV for a reason, bro, because they don't want to promote that. Well, they got him on the 5th for the Lakers.
crazy. But you got them beating the Lakers.
Bro, I know my team, bro. They gonna see Ja, and they gonna point out who gonna guard him. They gonna Prince trying to guard him.
They're gonna throw Vanderbilt.
Barbecue chicken, bro. Barbecue chicken.
Alright, I got a question.
Oh, I'm sorry. Just got a little emergency news. John Morant's out versus the Nuggets tonight.
Oh, there you go. All right, so they go to loss. So they go to you see what this man.
I didn't know.
See what he's speaking?
He just spoken into existence.
The truth. The
This
truth.
All right, so there it goes. There goes the streak, bro.
No, don't worry. No.
Are you happy that, bro?
Y'all street.
He's happy. He's
Y'all
happy.
starts in
Yo,
January.
he's happy.
No.
No.
We're gonna have this guy in February. Y'all said
What time
January.
is it? What time is it?
Y'all said
7:40.
January. You say they going
This man
13.
projected that.
You said they going 13-2. You said they going 13-2 January. You
Change
said
the
they going
topic, bro.
12. They going 12.
Change the topic.
We gonna wait. February 1st. I'm waiting.
This
That's
man,
crazy.
you just
Yeah.
put that into the
Y'all
atmosphere,
crazy.
bro.
The
Bad
Alright.
juju just
All right, so
He
now
just
I'm gonna switch
said-
up. Now I'm gonna switch it up. They're gonna beat LA now because he coming back for that
He
game.
gonna come out healthy.
He said it because they don't
Alright,
want to run
I
into
got
the
it.
ground.
I got it.
That's what I'm trying. They know they do it. I'm trying to tell y'all. That's a smart move by Memphis. We gonna say illness. He good. His illness. He's good.
That's
They just like we gonna lose these games because bro next year we gonna come back healthy and ready to go. No suspended season, none of that. We gonna
Yeah,
hit the ground
listen,
running.
man.
Y'all talking about he gonna go?
No credit. We gonna visit this in February.
Yeah, no February. I can't wait to see their record. Let's see where they at.
How you feel about Joel Embiid speaking of Wembanyama, betting to choose to be either a KG or a me? And speaking of Embiid,
He said KD.
Yo, he really said that, bro.
KD. Sorry,
He
not
really said
KG.
that?
KD. Yeah.
That's the most Embiid quote.
He a hypocrite,
bro.
That's
What is me? A bunch of flops.
No, not for that. No.
That's what he does.
I don't even know what he means because
That's what I'm saying. Cause he play like a guard.
yeah, Wembanyama, yes.
No, not been one out.
Embiid,
Embiid.
he does.
He play like a guard. So I don't know. He play like KD.
I said it last episode. He a free throw merchant, bro. He's starting to become like Harden and Trae Young. It's
Listen.
starting to annoy me a little
Listen,
bit.
him and Jokic they
All
getting
I
foul
see
calls.
when he plays is,
Him and
Russ.
Jokic they getting foul calls.
ref.
But for him to say that's just funny to me, cause like yo, you play like a guard sometimes. Like you don't play like a big down in the paint trying to get down and dirty. Like in my opinion.
Trying to give him advice. I think it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Like he's not Embiid. It's not Jokic.
I
Would you say Jokic is a big man instead of a
But
guard?
Wemby's in
Yeah,
a
because he's
category
not.
of his own.
What you call it? Jokic is not trying to. I mean, he does bring the ball down, but he's like,
He's finesse.
I'm trying to get to the paint,
He's a finesse guy.
punish whoever's down with me, and B is literally trying to. Let me hit you with a hezzy. I'm a hezzy pull up. That's a guard move. In my opinion, if it's not for you, but it's not KD, it's Giannis. But he could be even better than Giannis because he has more of the skill set to pull him up
And
jump
he's-
shots.
and he's tall.
My only
He's
fear
tall.
for Wembanyama is that he doesn't add enough weight in time.
He should have mine.
Because
How much years they give Giannis?
give him time. He could be like Porzingis. I think he could be a better version of Porzingis.
Nah.
But that build, how much bigger do y'all think the build could get? Because he's
Giannis.
very skinny, bro.
Giannis.
But Giannis is still like a solid 6'10". Like
Yeah.
Wemby got about 7'3".
Giannis 6. Giannis 7 foot. Giannis is 7 foot.
Yeah,
Whoever who trained him,
I could send him a 7.
go train with him.
But that's worth ethic. You talking about Giannis?
Yeah.
You talking
Like
about
he's one of one. He's
I'm
one
saying,
of one.
if he really wanted,
Come on.
I'm saying, if he wanted,
He was in like this.
if he wanted,
Come on,
I'm
Giannis
saying,
is different.
I'm saying, if he wants to go train with Giannis, even though Giannis don't like it, go train or go find his trainer.
In terms of work ethic, like
Yeah.
Giannis has that.
I'm
work
saying,
ethic. That's why he's
So
so.
I think
And he had a way
has to
bigger
work, has
chip
to
on
work.
his shoulder. He didn't come in as a number 1 pick. He came in as what, like 18.
But I don't know what I think Wembanyama doesn't come in like he doesn't like give it off.
I feel like he's more mature.
He's mature to me. Like I feel like he can understand. Yo, I have what I have, especially
Just
playing for
gotta
this
find his
franchise.
game.
Say his third year. Not this year, not next year. Third year.
Nah, 4.
4?
It's always 4, man. It's always 4, man.
Yeah, third.
4. I mean, yeah.
If they get somebody to help him in the next 2 years.
I mean, what he gained like what 15 pounds in 6 months.
Yeah, and then now he's able to focus on basketball, so
Yeah.
it's more so like he's not distracted.
It's gonna come
He
down
just
to
need
work
help.
ethic.
Summertime juice, man.
Yeah.
Send help.
Because right now, I could comfortably say that Chet is better than him. Like I've been watching Chet play like against Gobert and top tier centers.
Mhm.
He's giving them the business. Like he's not backing down, and he does have a year, like I said, in the NBA over him.
I'm considering them dudes rookies, man.
But
I'm sorry.
I think Chet right now is better than Wemby.
I hate that,
like-
but you can also look better when you have potentially another MVP right next to you.
That's
You-
very
you
true.
know, all the
That's
attention
very
is
true,
going
but
away.
I'm just talking about like in terms of like understanding the NBA game. Like he's not afraid of Gobert. He's not afraid of Jokic. He's he got to play. He's the 5.
I think that year helps him.
Yeah, the year
And
definitely gives him an
I would
advantage.
judge them if they were in the same situation. Like
Yeah.
if Wemby Wade is where he had, and let's say Chet was in Washington.
Right.
If they were in that same situation and they had similar stats or somebody had one better, then I give it to that dude. But I think it's beneficial when you play with somebody great.
I want Wembanyama to be paired up with Brandon Ingram. Yes, bro.
I think you get him a world-class point guard, sky's the limit.
He definitely needs a PG or somebody with a feel for the game that'll
Yeah,
find
'cause they have no
Your
point
boy
guards.
on the Bulls, the announcer, he made a good point. I'm blanking. Stacey King. He
He
said he was watching the Spurs play against the Bulls, and it's like nobody wants to feed Wemby. Like everybody wants to score in
they
favor of
have
him.
no point guard. Denver Vassell is a shooting guard. What you
Yes,
call it? Jeremy Strone, whatever they're shown, he's not a guard.
I don't like his game either.
No, he has a good game, but he's not a guard. And then who else?
Trey Jones.
Trey Jones, he don't get enough PT because he didn't play against the Lakers. Keldon Johnson, I'm just going to score and get a bucket.
Malachi, Branham.
Bucket, I'm trying to get a bucket. They have no guy. Like, if I was Spurs,
PG.
I would call Rondo.
Rondo?
Call him.
I was gonna say, why don't you go and get? I don't know if Pitts is gonna give him up.
Who?
Cade?
Don't say
Yeah,
Thompson.
Cade.
That would be good. That would have been nice.
Bring
Nah,
Cade.
they'll give up. I don't know. That's a good suggestion. I don't know if they'll do that.
He
though.
needs somebody that could, like you said, set the floor for him and
Pure point
Rondo
guard.
would be disgusting.
Just call Rondo. Just so like one,
Get Derrick Rose.
you get a veteran in there. Well,
Yeah, I mean,
they got Derrick Rose for a job, so he ain't going nowhere.
yeah.
But if you get a veteran in there, show all these young guys that are especially in there, yo, this how we want you, this
Well,
how we do some things.
And
And
they
then
say what Russ did for Bradley Beal
yeah,
when he first pulled up. First scrimmage.
all right.
Stop the play.
That's your best.
Y'all ain't give him the ball 8 times. Y'all went down 8 times. Why y'all ain't give him the ball?
Which-
He's the best player. Y'all gotta give him the ball.
Which is kind of crazy because I'm trying to think who was on that roster to even dare not give Bradley Beal the ball.
Terrible.
What would you even think?
But yeah,
What?
he needs a pure PG, someone like a CP that knows the game, has a good IQ, and it's gonna help him.
Yeah.
You know,
No, I think Chris the Warriors.
Chris Paul would be the perfect one because look at Chris Paul made DeAndre Jordan and Blake Griffin. Everywhere he goes, he transformed a big man. Capella got a huge contract on the Rockets. Why? Because
Kaminga looking good right now.
Yeah, exactly. Kaminga and Dario Saric in
Yeah.
that second unit. So
I would
the Spurs need to find that.
a point guard.
They need to find a PG. Someone like Van Vliet, how he came
Or
to
they
Houston.
could go get Halliburton.
Ooh, now Halliburton's staying in Pacers
Nah,
for
he
life.
gonna-
I don't see him leaving. Bro.
I don't think. Yeah, I don't.
They're gonna try their best to keep him there. They're gonna have to find another
Can
star.
John Wall help him?
I don't know if John Wall has the playmaking capabilities
I think
he
so.
once did.
More so of a scorer, bro.
Did you see him work out with him and Austin Rivers?
No, I've seen him work out him in the first 3 games.
Yeah, I saw that too.
My brother said that's big 3 trials.
Hey, they'll still get paid.
Respectful.
But I'm just trying to think of
Respect.
It's
They
not that many-
goats. I'm not-
There's not that many pure point guards left in the league.
Yeah. As I'm looking at each team.
I mean, who's in a situation that they don't want to be in right now?
Tyus Jones.
You can't say that, bro. The Wizards just suck. He signed a big contract. Like,
he gotta get paid.
Tyus, he actually does have. I saw him and Chris Paul have like the best turnover ratio. Assist
they'll get you the ball. He's not gonna turn over the ball.
When the capital is split up, they can go get Garland.
Are you good?
Nah.
Because if you want to break up that nucleus, one of them's going. One of them guards.
Well, not even that.
I'm
thinking like that.
I would hope Garland.
I'm thinking like that because they're gonna have a lot of high draft picks. They're gonna get some picks. Go get Ricky Rubio.
Yeah, he's trying to get back into the fold.
Yeah, get Ricky Rubio, just a point guard.
What about D'Lo?
I mean, if you want Sean, yeah.
If the rumors are true, I'm not sure if it's. I mean,
listen,
they kind of treated him like Westbrook right now. They benching him and stuff.
Westbrook.
What about Jordan Poole?
Nah.
No.
Jordan Poole
He needs a point guard.
He needs a PG.
Not a Chuck.
Like,
he don't need a Chuck. He needs a point guard, not a Chuck.
Yeah, you don't think Jordan Poole would transition? Take that transition? If you see that a caliber player like that, you're playing alongside with.
Poole. He needs somebody alongside.
Poole, I'm just trying to get buckets.
Yeah, he needs somebody alongside.
I'm just trying to get buckets. Like,
I see the
I'm
vision.
trying to say
though.
benefit of the doubt. You feel me? I'm trying to give him the benefit of the doubt outside of being scored. He can turn to him.
I got a perfect one, but it will not
never
happen.
have you seen it?
LaMelo.
I was gonna say
Yes.
the same thing.
Because like that would be Wemby's. The pick and roll with him and LaMelo would be like Giannis and Dame.
He's gonna be playing for the Clippers of the Lakers the next couple of years. So
LaMelo.
Yeah. Nah, bro.
they're gonna go hard.
Same
Bro.
play.
Would you, as a player, would you want to go play on the pop?
I would love to play on the pop.
So why not?
The problem is it's a different generation.
Yeah, I was gonna say LaMelo don't seem like the type of guy that's like
the way they playing. I feel like it's like
so dead.
Yeah, he old head. Yeah. We're gonna do what we
You know what
gotta
I'm
do.
saying? Like it takes a lot for a coach like him that's coached from like the 90s to now, bro. The game has progressed so much that he has a certain style that a kid born in 2003 is gonna be like, what is this?
The way he explained the defense and success. They
Yeah.
probably like, what?
You know, like you have a certain amount of brain trust to play for San Antonio.
Veterans.
You know, look at the way Derek White plays. Like he started San Antonio. DeJounte Murray. You gotta have like a certain IQ because Pop is gonna bring it out of you. Patty Mills, Tony Parker, Tony Parker.
Well, we wanted the point guards out of Orlando. Like, I would try to get Cole Anthony. In my opinion.
Cole would be nice.
Yeah.
I mean, they got a lot of
Nets.
opportunities. They got opportunities. Cam Thomas.
Yes.
No, he's a bucket.
Yeah.
You need a point guard, bro. You see what I'm trying to tell you?
Bucket.
They have enough guys that want to shoot on that Spurs team alone. You need somebody that's gonna pass
I'm
the
just
ball.
saying though, if you got a fucking 7'3" dude running down the middle of the court, I'm dubbing him up every
Cam will give him
time.
the ball though. Cam
I
is the
feel
first.
like Cam will pass the ball.
But he is a scorer first.
Go look up how much assists came average.
I would say like 2. Like 2.3.
2.3.
That's my guess.
You got a whole bunch of wing guys.
Or go and get fucking, what you call it, from the Hawks.
You know?
Ice Ray?
Yeah, go get Trae Young.
I heard DeJounte's on the move.
Yeah, they about to move Deontay, and then he's the
He already
face.
been in San Antonio.
But he's the face though.
Yeah, Trey's the face of it. They're not gonna touch him.
But how long Trae Young?
They're saying that DeJounte gonna go to the Lakers.
You think he gonna stay there in Atlanta?
Ooh.
Trae Young.
Nah, he gonna end up somewhere else.
That's what I'm saying.
But not the Spurs.
Why not?
They want him to, he wanna win.
But like I said, bro, the Spurs, they like to draft and cultivate their talent. The same way OKC likes to bring together their talent.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm pretty sure they're scouting. I mean, it really was supposed to be Son that got released. What was his name?
This dude.
Primo.
So crazy here with the.
Yeah.
Um,
He was pretty solid for them.
Yeah.
But he got released. So
who else? I mean, Mike Conley thriving in the Timberwolves right now, so you
he's
missed
gonna
out.
retire at Timberwolves.
You missed out on
I'm
that.
happy that he found a good place.
Mm.
I mean, Wemby, yeah, this is the part of when you realize you're the number one pick for a reason, bro. We won 19 games last year. Like, you know, the hype on him died quickly because it's like it's still the Spurs. You
Yeah,
know?
because it's no matter how you like credit to LeBron, but it's tough. It's not easy.
Absolutely.
You being 19 trying to drag a whole bunch of grown men who just want to get buckets because they want to get
And
paid.
they envious of you because they
At the
know,
same time.
like, bro, my time in the league is come and
Right.
gone, but you the future. But I don't want to defer to you right now because
And you 7'3", get the rebound.
Yeah, I'm trying to get my highlights up.
Get the
you know?
rebound.
So
That's trash.
Not yet.
but he got a bright future, obviously.
That's a great discussion. I wanted to ask that question, but No Cred fan, let us know what y'all have, how y'all feel on Instagram. We're gonna post this question. Post it up. How y'all feel about when Benyama should go out there and go help him because he needs some help. But
I don't know.
That's it. Just pray to draft a point guard. Wimby, good luck. Happy New Year's. We see you on the other side.
Yes,
See you next
Happy
year.
New Year's. Enjoy. Be
Peace
safe
and
out there, No
blessings.
Cred fan. We'll catch
Appreciate
y'all
y'all.
on the next EP.